Hi guys, I'm Royce, and today we're going to be talking about a movie review this time. Specifically, we're going to be talking about Robert Eggers' new film, The Northman. Now, I've been excited about this movie for a long time, but let me give you a little backstory into why I was so excited about this film. So I've enjoyed Robert Eggers' work the last couple years. This is his third feature film. Before then, he made a couple shorts. He has a very interesting background as a filmmaker, not in the most conventional sense. He started in theater, and then he moved into filmmaking, which isn't too uncommon, but I think his niche love for what kind of storytelling he's interesting makes him very unique, especially in what the landscape of movies looks like today. So he's made 3 feature films now. He's made The Witch, which is a 2015 film. Then he made The Lighthouse in 2019, and now we have Northman in 2022, which was delayed a decent amount of time due to COVID. So, should you go see this movie? 100% yes. That's what I want to start off by saying. Please go see this movie in a theater if you can. The reason why, these days we don't get very many mid-budget films like this. This film, I think, cost $90 million. It's the most expensive project he's done. The most expensive project he's done so far. His first 2 films were both under, I think his first one was under $5 million, the second one under $10 million. So he's worked very low budget. This is his first big budget project, and it really shows. He's able to flex off his filmmaking muscles. He's able to craft the images, the visual style, the visual palette he wants with his same director of photography he's been working for with the last couple of years, Jaron Blaschke, who is also an amazing photographer and cinematographer. He makes beautiful pieces. Him and Robert together are such a great collaboration. I hope they keep working together forever. It's so cool being able to witness a film like this where the studio is able to trust the filmmakers so well, especially indie filmmakers, and say, like, oh, make a movie. Now, of course, this is not just a small town Puritan witch story anymore, or just 2 crazy guys going wild in a lighthouse. It's a full-on Viking epic, which is probably why they even got money. Still exciting nonetheless. I'm very fascinated with Scandinavian and Nordic history and storytelling and folklore, and so I was very excited about this, to say the least. Please go see this film, not only just because we need more movies like this. The box office has been dominated for the most part by, obviously superhero films, which is great and it's cool, but I feel like there's this differentiation where we have these superhero films, big budget films, and then we have smaller budget indie films that general audiences won't like because they feel very alienated by it. So The Northman is, I think, a great example of the combination of these two. I'm not calling The Northman a superhero movie, it is not. But what it is an action revenge thriller that's, based on Hamlet, or what a lot of people like jokingly call it, The Lion King. But what a lot of people don't know is Shakespeare was inspired by 11th century texts, this kind of archetype of a son whose father is killed by his uncle, and then he tries to take vengeance on the uncle. So most people understand kind of the basis of what kind of the story follows. Obviously the film goes in a lot of other avenues and paths. There's a lot of other themes present. I don't want to say too much about it just because I don't think a lot of people have seen it quite yet. It's really exciting seeing a movie like this because I went with my dad and my brother, who aren't really I like more sometimes artistic films. I do like a good superhero movie sometimes, but I do like that balance. And we left the theater, and my brother and my dad were like, wow, we really liked that. That was awesome. And stuff. And that was great. It's an incredible film. The story is great. It is very violent. There's so many specific images that I think are going to haunt my mind for a while. The landscape, beautiful. I think they filmed in Ireland, I heard, and then I think they did film in Iceland. I could be wrong on that, but the vistas are gorgeous. Actors are great. I mean, of course, Alexander Skarsgård, everything you've heard, his traps are massive, and it's insane watching him just like going bare-chested, destroying anything in his way. This is the 300 of our era. Zack Snyder, eat your heart out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know I haven't uploaded in a little bit. I've been kind of busy with school. I've had some finals and some tests and stuff here and there, and so I kind of wanted to post something in between so I can have something up tomorrow. My time. So I'm shooting this on a Thursday. Today's Friday. I'm shooting this on a Friday, so I'm gonna probably post this today. Tomorrow, which is a Saturday, I'm gonna be driving out to the Smokers Club Fest, which I think it's the second annual one out in San Bernardino. It's about an hour and a half away from my place. It's a one-day music festival. I've never been to a music festival. I've been to concerts, never been to a music festival. Headliners are people like Playboi Carti, A$AP Rocky, and Kid Cudi, who I love Kid Cudi. I'd like to make a video on Kid Cudi eventually. And then there's a bunch of other artists. And so I'm probably going to try making a video around that. Probably not going to bring the camera because I want to keep it, I want to be careful with it. But I will try making something, a little collage of my experience there. So definitely look forward to that at some point next week. Guys, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you again soon.